What's going on, all my food service drivers out there? I hope you're doing good. Hope you're staying blessed, man. No stress. We just here. It's Friday. Headed to work right now. Running a little late, but everything's gonna be fine. I didn't really have these cases on my mind. I was just chill with my family, Thanksgiving and stuff like that. Now we got to get back to work, right? Now in this video, I really want to talk about a typical day for a food service driver. Typical day, what it entails, what we got to go through. Get what I'm saying? And I'm mostly talking about like the regular shift drivers, the day shift drivers. I'm not talking about the chain account drivers, because that's totally different, right? And so a typical day for a food service driver, most of these routes is going to start from a range of around 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning. You get what I'm saying? Now you might find a few companies that have what you call late dispatch, where you got some drivers coming in at 7:30, 9 a.m., 10 a.m. For some special type of customers. You get what I'm saying? Now you just typically wake up. When you wake up in the morning and you come to work, usually come in, grab your paperwork, see what you're gonna do for the day. Go over your paperwork. Most of the guys that change tractors every day, usually your paperwork is going to have the tractor and trailer that you're going to drive. The majority of companies, guys are switching out tractor and trailer every day. So one thing I'm going to say to you guys that I think is really important on a typical day, when you do come in, you have to make sure you do a really good pre-trip on those tractors and trailers that you're taking out for the day, right? And on a typical day, one other thing you should do, if you're not assigned an electric pallet jack, if you get a route and you've never been on that route, and let's just say you see that a customer have like 2 or 3 pallets of water that you gotta deliver, you need to find out from somebody if you can get an electric jack for that customer. If your company provide electric jack, we got some companies out there where all they have is ramp. They don't even have no lift gate. So on a typical day where you do your pre and post trip, make sure you do that really good. I repeat, you cannot put your trust in any drivers that your tractor and trailer is okay, right? Now, me personally, when I used to switch out tractor and trailer, as soon as I get into that tractor and trailer, I would make sure that I wipe down the steering wheels and stuff like that. Just to keep it clean, man. You never know who been driving it, if they was, sick or something like that, So just be cleansy, man. A lot of drivers, they're not too cleansy, you know what I'm saying? Find drivers leaving garbage behind and stuff like that. So once you get your load ready now, you put all your equipment inside your trailer. Now it's time to move on to do these deliveries. Now, typically, a food service driver would see anywhere from 10 to about 15 stops a day, right? Now, sometimes you'll get less stops than 10, and sometimes you'll get more stops than 15, but it's usually around 10 to 15 stops, right? Now, cases is going to range anywhere from about 600 to about 900 cases a day. right? Where most of the times you might go over that 900 case mark. And I'm not talking about the chain account drivers. They push way more cases, and a few times you'll go under that 600 case limit, right? Now, if I was new and I came in, one thing I would advise you to do is come to work earlier. Let's just say your shift starts at 3, right? I would get there at 2. I get all my stuff ready. Don't clock in yet. Just get all your stuff ready. Get your paperwork, because 9 out of 10 times you're not gonna have a route, right? Get your paperwork. And ask questions. You get what I'm saying? Because you might have a delivery or two that's gonna need some type of information. Let's just say you got a delivery where you they have like a gate code that you need to get or something like that. Let's just say you got a delivery that you need an electric jack or something like that. Let's just say you have a delivery that's on the 2nd floor, on the 3rd floor. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of information as a new driver that you need to process before you just go out there. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're doing these downtown routes and you have deliveries that's inside of courthouses and stuff like that. We got deliveries that's inside of gyms and stuff like that with the name of the customer. It's not even the name of the gym. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that you need to know, and the only people that can help you is people that really been there, right? Now, typically once you come in as a new food service driver, you're not really going to have a route. So that's one advice that you really need to follow, is to come to work early and just prep, be prepared. You know what I'm saying? To ask questions. You know what I mean? And the more and more you ask questions, the better and better you prepare yourself, is the more successful you're going to be at the food service game. So you go out there, you know, and first thing I would do once I get out there, remember I already gave you advice to start early. So let's just say you process all the information that all the drivers gave to you or the supervisor, and you go out there, right? So you leave the yard like half an hour early. And I advise you to leave early, because that time is going to catch up on you. And once you get out there, you get the paperwork, you go towards the customer, and you ask the customer, you bring the paperwork to the customer, you ask the customer, where would they like the product? Where would they like the freezer? Where would they like the cooler items? And where would they like the dry? You know what I'm saying? Now, one thing I can warn you, that you do have some customers out there that likes to take advantages of new drivers, and the longer you work at this game, the more you're gonna have an understanding of what I mean when I say that. We got freezer, cooler, dry, right? We're supposed to drop freezer, cooler, dry. Now you got some customers, they like to do what I call separation. What I mean by that is, drop the paper goods over there, drop the sodas over there, drop that over there, drop this over there. My rule of thumb is, if it's something like I'm doing the dry goods and they want me to drop the paper goods in one spot and drop the other stuff in another spot, it ain't no problem. But I'm not gonna sit there and break your dry items down into 5 different sections. No, you're gonna be there forever. So it's going to come with experience where you're gonna know if the customer is pushing it or not. You know what I'm saying? We do not stack as food service drivers, so don't have no customers have you stacking out there Now you do have a few companies out there that's will make you guys stack. Now why you working for these companies, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Because we have so much work to do to begin. I don't know why you would be out there wasting your time, right? So on a typical day, you go through the motions of making these deliveries. One advice I can give you, if you're in the back of your trailer and let's just say you have like 4 different stops on a pallet, right? Every time I touch a case to look for cases, I would break down that pallet, meaning that, you know, I would put the number 1s with the number 1s, the 2s with the 2s, the 3s with the 3s. I would separate that to the side. That makes your day easier and easier and easier as you go on. On the typical day, the more and more you empty pallets, I would stack those pallets as I go. I would not wait till the end of the day to stack them pallets, right? Now, on a typical day, me personally, once most of these companies, they give you half an hour break, right? They give you half an hour break. But me personally, I do what you call grab and go, meaning that I'm always looking for a customer where I can get some food from them. Not begging them or nothing like that. Meaning that if nobody offers me no food, I like to buy some food at a customer that I'm delivering to, so I can save some time instead of stopping somewhere to get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? So I do what you call grab and go, especially nowadays where we don't have to go off duty to take a 30-minute break no more. We can take our 30-minute break on duty. So I do what you call grab and go because I'm trying to get off that clock, right? Now I never really eat heavy until I get off of work. That's when I would eat heavy. I eat light during work. I have light snacks, eat a light lunch real quick. In the morning, I typically drink me a cup of coffee. Every now and then, if I'm lucky enough, I get some breakfast, get a little bit of something to snack on, something to get you going, right? But I would give you advice just to keep snacking throughout the day. Snack throughout the day. You know, nothing heavy, nothing that can slow you down. You know, just snack throughout the day. Hydrate. Hydrate. On a typical day, you're going to need to hydrate because we're running all day. So after you finish with your delivery and you head back to the DC or you head back to the plant, some companies, you just pull up to the back of the dock and you leave your trailer right there and you unhook the tractor and go park the tractor. Some companies, you have to go there, you have to go in the warehouse, you got to pull off the pallets by yourself, and you got to take off all the products by yourself and check it in, right? You got what we call like a driver check-in person. They're gonna check in all the returns, you know, see what's damaged and see what's good, see if you got any stops that didn't get delivered, all the cases that got refused and stuff like that. It's supposed to be in a system, right? So after you finish with that, now you do that, you turn your paperwork, you go outside and you do your post trip, right? And once you do your post trip, you clock out, and that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much a typical day in food service. Now, the hours that you work in food service can range anywhere from 8 hours to 14 hours a day. All depends on the route that you got, right? My route that I do now, If I had this route locally, I could do this route in 9 hours a day, but because this route is far away, it takes me typically 12 hours a day to do it, right? So every route is different. There's no route that's really equivalent to each other. So that being said, one advice I can give you, food service driver, is don't be a pocket watcher, right? And the reason I said do not be a pocket watcher, because there's nobody makes the same money in food service. Everybody's gonna make different money, right? You're not gonna find two drivers that make the same amount of money, right? And that's a totally other video that I'm gonna do. So do not be a pocket watcher. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you got any more questions, please feel free to put it in the comment section below. I appreciate y'all for watching my videos. Today is the day of the videos. I'm dropping 10 videos today at 1 o'clock. Like, comment, share.